Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good afternoon again. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG repping. Here I am, Delay London Gooner, Space Romeo Echo Papa Papa Indigo November. Should I say good morning, good evening, or good night and rest well to all football fans up and down the world. This is another content live and direct on YouTube, and I've got a headline to go through and then some gossip column. So tonight's headline is about a manager called John McGlenn, who manages Raith Rovers, and he has publicly apologised to the club supporters who were angered by the fact that the club itself went ahead to sign a player who was convicted of rape. And then I'll bring you the paper talk from the gossip column. So much to go through that in that department. Well, not too much anyway, just a little bit to go through. But let's start off with the head title itself. But before I start off, make sure you leave your messages, your response, etc. in the comment section below. DLG repping, as I always say, promotes positive feedback in the comment section below. Smash the thumbs up like button in abundance, yeah? Make sure you share this channel virally all over the world, especially to your friends and your relatives, and tell your friends and relatives to share this channel virally. And speaking of friends and relatives, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's DLG repping. Keep the subscribe numbers going. 1,000 subscribers I'm aiming for. So that's the aim is, yeah, that's the March. That is the aim, 1,000 subscribers. So let's keep it going. And if you subscribe, I'll shout you out. So love and support would be appreciated, yeah? And I'll do my best to be consistent as possible. So let's keep it going, and let's start off with this title, written in yellow writing: McGlenn sorry over Goodwillie signing. So John McGlenn has apologised to Raith Rovers fans for the enormous error in signing David Goodwillie. The Kirkcaldy club sparked an outcry when they signed a striker who was ruled to be a rapist and ordered to pay damages in civil case in 2017. Raith have since said Goodwillie will not play for them, and McGlenn admitted the club underestimated the ferocity of the fallout from the signing. We completely made a mistake, said the manager. Now, because it's Raith Rovers, nobody will talk too much about this Goodwillie signing. But if it was a high-profile football club in England or in Italy or in Spain, the world's media will be on to that football club for signing a rapist, you know. And obviously this striker is not welcome to the football club. He's not welcome amongst his teammates in the dressing room, and he's definitely not welcome amongst the supporters. So obviously they're not going to play him again. They're going to find a way of getting shot of him, no matter what it takes. I mean, Raith Rovers fans, I've never spoken to you before, and I say if you want to have a chat, you're more than welcome to drop it in the comment section below, and be respectful as well from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG repping. So that's Raith Rovers fans, and I want your response to the outcry that led to the club making an enormous error in signing Mr. Goodwillie, who is a striker, I believe, 32 years of age. Leave it in the comment section below, please. Right, let's move on to the gossip column here. And let's start off with Build. And according to what they have come out with, Borussia Dortmund boss Marco Rose says honest talks are taking place with Norway striker Erling Braut Haaland as the 21-year-old decides what to do regarding his future. And according to the Express, a number of Manchester United players want the club to step up their efforts to appoint Paris Saint-Germain manager Mauricio Pochettino as the Old Trafford club's next boss. Well, it's stated by the players apparently that they want Mauricio Pochettino. Now, Man United fans, if you're listening, if you're watching, how many of you lot would like to? Do you want? The question is, do you want Mauricio Pochettino at the club next season? Drop it in the comment section below. Here's one for Liverpool fans or rival fans. The father of Colombia winger Luis Diaz claims Tottenham's hesitation over signing the 25-year-old allowed Liverpool to beat them to his son's signature. Blur Radio. More about Rudiger here, as according to Goal, I don't know where that article comes from, Chelsea have offered Germany international Antonio Rudiger a new contract worth close to $200,000 a week. Well, but I still think he'll turn it down. And I think his heart's set on a bigger move to a bigger club, with all due respect to Chelsea and their supporters who might come at me knowing that I'm an Arsenal fan. This is not about me. This is not about me being an Arsenal fan. It's just about the truth and the gossip of the truth. Right, a week in a bid to keep the 28-year-old defender at Stamford Bridge after he received pre-contract offers from Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain to join them on a free in the summer. Now, Chelsea have got a big decision to make. Well, they haven't got a big decision to make because come the end of the season, he is a free agent. Now, if Chelsea had got shot of him last year, summer, they would have got cash for him. But they're going to end up allowing him to go on a free, and there's nothing in their powers to do. There's nothing in their power they can do to stop him from leaving on a free. Anyway, moving on. Brighton can expect renewed interest from Aston Villa in Salt after Mali midfielder Yves Bissouma. After Mali midfielder Yves Bissouma this summer after rejecting the 35 million bid in the January transfer window. Well, Villa, they've got some good players over there, and to get Bissouma, I mean, that possibly will pave the way for Lewis Douglas to leave Aston Villa. Maybe Arsenal are favourites, maybe they're not favourites there, but only time will tell. But again, I would want someone with more of a marquee upgrade on Granit Xhaka. Anyway, reading on. France striker Anthony Martial says Barcelona and Juventus were interested in signing him in January, but his priority was joining Seville on loan from Manchester United, according to Dario da Silva. Well, it would have done these chances not so good because Juventus and the other club, who is it? Oh, Barcelona. They've got good squad depth, and guaranteeing Martial a starting place every week is unrealistic, and he's got more of an opportunity of playing every week for Sevilla, as he's a big signing for them, and they see him as part of their plans, and I'm sure the manager sees them as part of the plans. Even the fans want him to be part of their plans. So for me, it's a win-win situation for Martial and his loan signing with Sevilla. Arsenal are lining up a move for Aston Villa midfielder Douglas Luiz this summer. The Brazilian was subject to a number of bids in January, all of which were turned down by Villa, according to Fabrizio Romano, the podcast. Right, Barcelona forward Memphis Depay could leave the club this summer. The 27-year-old Dutchman could be pushed out following various new arrivals. Newcastle, that's according to Sport. Newcastle goalkeeper Martin Dubravka turned down a loan move to Manchester United in January, with the Magpies offering the Slovakia international to the Old Trafford club in their attempts to bring in England keeper Dean Henderson until the end of the season. Well, Newcastle United, eh? With all the money in the world, Dean Henderson, that would be a sensible January signing. Very good goalkeeper, and he'll be pushing to be England #1 as well. So England have got some depth there, potentially Ramsdale, Nick Pope. You got Dean Henderson. I mean, would you fancy a move to Newcastle United in the summer? That's to be concluded. But Newcastle will be fixing their team from keeper to attack this summer. And one thing is, they're showing ambition, and you can see it now that they're out of the bottom three. Beware of Newcastle United. And by the way, this came from the Manchester Evening News. And I'm going to read one more, yeah. Everton were impressed in the talks with former Tottenham director of technical performance, Steve Hitchen, and could bring him in as a director of football. In fact, let me read another. This is coming from the Mill. This is about an Italian goalkeeping legend. Italian goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon is currently playing for Serie B side Parma, but would seriously consider a move to a Major League Soccer in the United States. Well, he's 44. He's done everything and won as much as he can in the game. He's been an international legend all over the world, and world class with a capital W and a capital C, and a World Cup winner. I mean, there's nothing more for him to... Well, there is something for him to play for, but then again, I don't think he's going to be wanted by marquee clubs, or he's not going to be a marquee signing for the top clubs in Europe. So, you know what? He's done what he's had to do. Been at Juventus, legend there, legend at Parma, an Italian international goalkeeper, legend for them. I think Donnarumma will take over the reins in the Italian national team as a first-team goalkeeper. I think if he's got a couple of years to spare, then yeah, maybe he should try the United States of America and see how he gets on. And it might be for 1 year, but I'm sure the experience would be beneficial for him. Anyway, let's wrap this up and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, all I want to do is say thank you for listening, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in. As I always say, saving the best to last, thank you so much for putting up with me and my sore tooth. Ooh, salt and water again. Hot water and salt, should I say. Until again, all I want to say is take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. Until next time, DOG repping, we'll talk again. Peace, love, and bless again. As I always say, all that I need you to do, all that I need you to do is try and be nice.